Hello, Internet. This is SAR Mortinian, and we're here to start a long-term mission to send a man to Gilly. Kerman to Gilly, I suppose, is the correct turn of phrase. Regardless, we're going to send Jeb out to Gilly and back, ideally. The way we're going to do this is in parts. We're going to send up a bunch of parts to the space station to actually construct this this big ship. And we're going to end up leaving a lot of mass at Gilly. For instance, you can see up here I've got a stack separator on the landing gear science thing and the goo. And that's because that's going to stay. That's going to stay on Gilly. Only this part is actually going to even go back up to the station orbiting Gilly to get sent back. And then we're not going to take all the station back. We're going to take bits and pieces back. Alright, solid fuel's about to break. There we go. So we're going to actually send this up to the station. Do you remember that connector that we built a while ago and put on the station? I finally decided that what we're going to do with that is use it to connect a bunch of parts to a greater station that will be sent to Gilly. Separate there. Now it's probably... okay. This is interesting. It rotated. So I'm going to rotate. I can efficiently do this. That is the wrong way. Well, hopefully I'll still be okay. I mean, all I have to do is get it up to the station, so... and drop those. Now we're down to these, 16,000 feet. Okay, I'm going to have it just above the 45th there, maybe at the 50th or 60th, I guess, just under 60 degrees. Run out of that fuel, boy. Here's what we're actually going to do. I'm going to move these rockets up one. So I'm still going to drop this. Drop this. There we go. But I want to have a minute. How are we doing? Okay. Alright. I'm stage into this. I'm stage into it now. Okay. Do it. Now I can control some things. Okay, so I'm actually going to be ahead of him. That's fine. Just as long as I get up to nice orbital speeds, I ain't too concerned. Okay. It's the direction I'm going to want to burn. Which fuel do I have? I got a pretty solid amount of fuel. I can probably get close to him. You'll also notice here that I've got these deorbiting thrusters attached. I don't want any debris in space. This is going to stay in space, and I don't want this to be up there. So I attached all these to give myself just a lot of control, I guess. And then once I've got this close to the station so I can start to, you know, fiddle with it, I'm just going to send the whole bottom section there into just back down onto the planet. Alright, so let's see here. This node means nothing. Okay, and almost at the fabled. There we are. Alright. So now I'm going to try and control this to force an intercept somewhere. So my little speed up. Come on, girls. I just realized what I did. Oh well, I've got a lot of fuel. I can fix it. Here's where I fix it. Alright, and it goes nice and slow to get that intercept. I'll take 2.8. I'll take that any day of the week. Alright. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while since you've seen me do some docking. I don't have that much fuel left, but I've got enough fuel to get to... Oh, wait. Are we stealing from... Oh, God. No! God dang it. Alright, well. Flip it around again, I guess. Alright. I don't want to be stealing from my primary fuel here. I want to be stuck in the... Okay, I'm not yet. I'm going to close off the ability to transfer from that just in case. Make sure that I'm burning from this. How much is in here? Speaking of, just so I know. It's 90 and 110. Okay, so I've actually got a fair chunk of fuel left. So, let's rotate. About curbing once. Let's get to this intersection point. Slowing down, letting that fool catch up to me. How close is this? It's 13.5, but this is 2. I could do it here, but I think I'm going to do it here, both because it'll be easier to actually see the ship, and also because it's just a better intersection. All right, so here we come. Move about 38 meters per second relative to the target. This I'm fine with. What's my distance? There it is. Alright. So what I need to do is kill that relative velocity. Just kill it nice and slowly. You also notice I'm not extending the solar panels yet because, quite frankly, I don't need to. There's tons of electrical charge on this, and that's so that I'll just be able to, you know, not have to worry about putting electrical charge on other portions of the ship as much, like maybe a battery as opposed to multiple. It's nice and easy that way. All right. I'm going to send it down towards the ship, or towards the station. That's 16 meters per second. Get ready to kill that. All right, let's accelerate up. All right. Here's where we're starting to miss pretty substantially, so we're going to make an adjustment here. Kill this. Something else that I've designed the ship for is once this is separated and it's a single piece, there's only one set of RCSs and they're at the exact center of mass. So the ship itself rotates pretty well. once I drop this piece that I'm going to attach is going to be really easy to maneuver in space. I'm going to try and do that with all of the pieces that I send up so that it's going to be easy to attach them and disattach, detach, I don't know. Who cares? Doesn't really matter. Alright, let's get nice and close. I'd like to make this connection before we hit the dark side of the planet. Okay, now we can see it. Still quite a bit of ways from it, but let's get as close as we can get. Alright, that's looking like it. Despite what the name says, it is still the space station, not the transport cuddle. We'll rename it. Won't be a big deal. Alright. Hereabouts is where we're going to start having fun. So, getting nice and close. Go ahead and kill this. Alright. Now, what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is rotate this. I'm going to deselect this as a target. Unset target. So I can destage this bottom thing. Okay, I just need to face in the correct direction. Make sure I am in fact controlling from the bottom. Decouple this. No, I said to control from... Alright, what we got? Transport cuddle. That's not what I want. You know what? Fine. We will instead then rotate this nice and out of the way. Go ahead and just turn off that, turn on the RCS. Alright, what? Oh! What were the controls again? H? H and N, alright. We're away. What I'm going to want to do is, well, I can do that from here. We're going to set to that node. We're going to go ahead and kill all relative velocity. We're going to shoot towards the target. Oh! Burning RCS there. Oof, that was stupid of me. Alright. RCS in. Okay, we're going to do this a little bit better. Okay. I'm set to that. No, I'm set to it. Okay. I'm going to get in plane with it. Oh, it's rotated! That's going to cause problems. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Rotate to this. Oh, this is going to be fun. Into the orbit map. We're going to switch to the transport cuddle. We're going to rotate this to be pointing exactly north. Oh, I don't want that RCS on. Alright. That's going to be an easier target to hit. Not the easiest, but easier. Now we're going to go back to the orbit map, and we're going to... I'm still time accelerated. We're going to switch back to the Gilly. Oh, I'm focusing Kerbin. That's really annoying. Okay, well, now here's what we can do. We go up. I could very easily attach to the bottom of this. Get there. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually just going to shoot for it. This is a small enough ship. That might be good enough. See if we can connect with this. Time accelerate a little bit. Get rid of the SAS so that when it connects, it connects. Let's just see what happens. Hopefully we connect. Oh! Oh! Oh, and we got it. Yes, we did. Alright. Now Jeb's back up here with Bill, and he's like, "Hey, Bill, what's going on?" "Well, Bill, not much. Not much, Jeb. Not much at all." Alright. Let's get this bad boy back into a normal orbit. Nice north-facing craziness. Alright. Now, we're going to go back into the orbit map. We're going to try and deorbit that, switch to deorbit this probe here. What do we got? Alright, electric charge. I have none left. Well then. Can't even activate that. Should have switched to that first. Well, I'd like to show you all what it does, but I can't, so I'm just going to get rid of it. It would have functioned. That's good enough for me. On a side note, I'm going to go back in the orbit map here and actually deploy the solar panels so you can see what my new solar panels look like. These will be active during the entire flight out to Eve. And as you can see, I've got quite a few of them. They're fairly substantially more effective than the little dudes. And I think they can rotate? Let's see. Let's put them in the sun and see what happens. If they don't rotate, I'm in some trouble. No, yeah, they rotate. Look at that. Producing 11. Well, I guess some of that's from these, but still. Producing quite a bit of power out of those. And at Gilly, the power is going to just be even greater. I also have on the station that I'll be sending, I've got a little bit more than 4,000 electric charge. So I feel like I'm going to be okay. in terms of orbital shipments being sent. Yes. All right. Well, that's it for this step, and I want to do another on this episode. Probably not. That took quite a while. So I guess we'll wait for the next episode to add more to the station. As you can see, we've got, well, actually, this will eventually be attached to the top here. It's going to be deattached and reattached. I'll fly this one. Pardon me. I'll fly the central thing out to the top and then attach one last piece. The four bottoms are going to be fuel attachments, and the this thing is going to be a set of rockets and fuel. And hopefully that'll be enough to burn it all out to Eve. And we'll see what happens. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, favorite, subscribe. Use all your social media tools and devices to do that. And I'll see you next time.